Okay, so after making my first video, I realised I cannot stop there because the world is covered in stigma for many different things and many different mental illnesses. So I decided to make a video hopefully at least once a week to talk about a different mental illness. And today I will be focusing on bulimia. Now, bulimia is an eating disorder and this is also a mental health issue. And it's estimated that around 8% of women will experience this in their life. Now that may seem like a small number, but actually 8% of 7 billion people is it in the world? I think it is. That's quite a large proportion, and women do experience this more than men, like any eating disorder, but that's not to say men cannot experience it. The age that people get this is between 16 to 40 normally. And this can stem from a lot of different things. People who have depression or possibly self-harm are quite likely to develop this illness. That's not to say, however, that people who don't have this won't get it. I just want to clarify that. Now, bulimia, if you don't know, is where you binge eat or you don't eat, and then when you do, you go and make yourself sick or you take laxatives. And this is because you intake the food, but you want to get it back out because you have issues with your body and the complex of your body. And this can stem from things such as bullying, from self-hate, from other mental illnesses, or possibly just because you can't accept yourself because of your sexuality, because of a whole variety of things. But because bulimia is such a drastic thing, such as throwing up after food, people tend to shy away from it. We don't talk about it because it's a taboo subject. And I'm not saying let's talk to someone and say, "Ooh, what's bulimia?" and have an in-depth conversation about it. But I am saying don't be scared of talking about it or worried to approach it, because there's so many people living with it in the world, and there's probably a lot of teenagers going through it right now. And because we don't talk about it, I think the fear of actually admitting to having it and asking for the help that people need is a lot harder than what it would be if we do speak out about it and understand it. Now, a few things to look out for. If you notice someone is completely obsessed with the food intake, or they become overcritical of their body image, or they do tend to go to the toilet straight after eating, keep an eye on them, because I'm not saying that they'll have this bulimia, but what I'm saying is if we look out for people and we begin to understand these mental illnesses, then maybe it'll prevent them going that bit too far, that step over the line where we can't stop them, people are out of control, or something drastic happens. To find out more about bulimia, visit NHS website and read about it today to ensure that you can help and you are aware of the things that happen in society.